Have you ever engaged in a serious debate over which is better, Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? Have you ever played Smash or Pass using only characters from Star Wars and Marvel movies? If you answered yes to any of these questions, we have the podcast for you. Listen to The Steam Gentlemen, the podcast where an expert panel convenes to ask the questions about pop culture and social commentary that other podcasts are afraid to ask. Listen to The Steam Gentlemen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Ladies and gentlemen, Wrestling Fans International Association is back. That's right, the premier fan club association of the 1970s and 1980s has been revived and is back in business. Join today. It's free at thewfia.org. That's thewfia.org. You can also join us on Facebook at facebook.com/groups/WFIA 1969. Welcome back, everybody, to the 1987 Supermod. I am your host, Brad Drake. As always, this is the 1987 Supermod. It is World Wrestling Federation all month long for the month of August. And here we are, recording our first episode of Wrestling Spotlight. We, of course, will record 4 episodes in a row of this television taping. And then we will continue on to Saturday and Sunday to our next television taping sessions. We are running an Alumni Hall in New York, New York. Absent workers, nothing but whom we expect to be out. We have some protege work going on with Chief Jay Strongbow and Mario Mancini. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look at our card for this evening, everybody. We're going to have 3 dark matches as usual. We're going to see Velvet McIntyre, Jerry Allen, and Danny Spivey, and Sam Houston featured. Moving on to the main card, we're going to see Reid tying up with the Outlaw Ron Bass. The one-man gang is going to meet Sam Cody in singles action, and will also have a promo beforehand. Superstar Billy Graham is going to cut a promo. He is back in action here, and he will face David Stoudemire in singles action. Our main event, everybody, is going to see the big, rough, and tumble, and powerful Demolition X and Smash as they face enhancement talents Don Driggers and Gary Starr. And we will also see a Demolition promo. So with that said, everybody, let's get to booking. All right, 5-minute dark match opener here. The unofficial opener, that is. And we have Angie Minelli. And she is going to do what she does best. And that's take the fall for Velvet McIntyre. So here is Angie Minelli. And here is Velvet McIntyre, who was a big star in the WWF Ladies Division. She held, well, let's check it out. She held at least the tag title. And she also held the women's crown for a couple days there in 1986. So she is a star, no doubt about it. And Velvet McIntyre is going to get the win here, everybody, in this one. All right, that one is booked. Up next here, we're going to see Dave Barbie, who is an absolute monster, and his partner, Bill Howard. They're going to take on the team of Allen and Spivey here. So pre-show, 5-minute bout. And we have we've got a right dark match in here. Barbie and Howard versus Allen and Spivey. There is some beef in this ring, everybody. These are some large men in this ring. Here is Danny Spivey. Here is Dave Barbie. And here is Bill Howard. My brain had a slip there for a little bit. It happens. Here is Jerry Allen. All right, so this one's all set. The pre-show is locked in. And Jerry Allen will get the win. Jerry Allen had a good look, was a good wrestler in the ring, lacked charisma. Maybe McMahon had some hopes for him in the future and things just didn't pan out. It's always possible. And he had a really good robe, too. I wonder if that was an Olivia Walker robe that he wore. All right, here is our last dark match. And we're going to see Gustavo Mendoza against Sam Houston. So here is Gustavo Mendoza, long-time wrestler in the Pacific Northwest region. And he, of course, is facing Sam Houston, half-brother of Jake the Snake Roberts, full brother of Rockin' Robin. All right, there we go. We click on that pre-show, and we are all set for these 3 dark matches, everybody. Getting some work for these individuals. Here comes the outlaw Ron Bass in there against poor Ricky Reid, who's going to take a beating. Now, in Ron Bass's defense, I have always heard that Ron Bass was easy to work with and was a gentleman. So here is Ricky Reid. Here is Ron Bass, and we are doing our best to get Ron Bass over here. Setting him up for that big feud with the beefer, Brutus Barber Beefcake. Ron Bass with the win, everybody. Here comes a one-man gang promo. Chances are good it's not going to be very good, but that's why we're running it on a B show. Let's double check who's working the stick, because I just can't remember with all of these shows, everybody. And we have Wrestling Spotlight. Craig DeGeorge is also on the mic for this one. So here we go. One-man gang cuts a promo. And Gang just isn't quite over yet in the territory, but he will be. Here's Craig DeGeorge. And this one is booked. And up next, we have that big one-man gang bout. We're heading back to TV here. Hey, for those of you that may be new to watching this, if you like this spreadsheet, if you like this style, go to Patreon, patreon.com/PowerCast Network. You can get it. It's only $5 a month, everybody. All right, Sam Cody is in there against one-man gang. Small man, big man challenge. This is where we make our large wrestlers look even larger. And one-man gang was large, no doubt about it. Here is Sam Houston. And here is the one-man gang. And Gang with the win here, everybody. He, of course, is managed by that no-good Slick, or as he would call himself, a Jive Soul Bro. I don't quite know what that is, but that's what the song said, and that's what he called himself. All right, superstar Billy Graham. He's going to cut a promo, and this will probably be an outstanding promo, no doubt about it. This is a B show, everybody. These will most likely be pre-taped interviews that they would plug into the broadcast. And, of course, this show was syndicated, and he's talking to Craig DeGeorge. This one is booked. All right, up next, we have David Stoudemire in the ring with superstar Billy Graham. David Stoudemire was a big dude. He was in good shape. He was a good wrestler. He was kind of ugly as sin. Kind of had that snaggletooth thing going. Sorry, David, if you're listening. I am a fan of your work. I'm sorry, but there was a little bit of a snaggletooth thing going there. You can see it. Hey, I'm no beauty myself, so it's no problem. All right, here's superstar Billy Graham. Graham with the W here most likely come via that bear hug that he was using at the time. Billy Graham was very limited here, everybody. He was trying to come back, and that would last for a few months, and then he would be out again by the time Survivor Series rolled around. And mark my words, we will have the original Survivor Series here on this show at some point. It's going to take us a little while, but we will have it. All right, Demolition. Going to cut their promo here. Here is, and they were a good promo for a yelling and screaming type team. Here is Demolition Axe. Here is Demolition Smash. They're talking to Craig DeGeorge, and they're talking about that B. Brian Blair. And they're talking about that jumpin' Jim Brunzell. Brunzy, Craig DeGeorge is on screen. That was an error. Brunzy and Blair are off screen. Demolition's based on entertainment. That one is in the books. And up next, we have our main event, which is Driggers and Starr versus Demolition. 4 minutes this one's going to get. Driggers and Starr versus Demolition. This is not going to go well for Don Driggers and Gary Starr, but they know that. That's what they signed up for. They know their enhancement talent. They're cool with it. And in all fairness, I always heard that Demolition were light as feathers and perfect gentlemen. So we're going to have Smash get the win on this one. And everybody, this card is booked out, and we're ready to go here. Let's start this show. All right, Minelli and McIntyre. McIntyre gets the win with the McIntyre roll. 38 for this one. Lots of green here. We're moving on. Allen and Spivey get the win as Jerry Allen wins with that power slam. We got some red here. Bad tag team matchup. What are you going to do? You can't avoid that. 35 overall for these two. And here we go. Sam Houston gets the win with that half Boston Crab over Gustavo Mendoza. But he also used that running bulldog. And we don't see that often. Maybe I'll have to look into that. Mendoza actually outscored Houston here in the tri-state region. All right, we're on to the main card here. And we only get a 26 for this opening match. 49 and 22. That's pretty brutal. Ron Bass has got some getting over to do here in the tri-state area. And One Man Gang cuts his promo and gets a whopping 41, but he's improving. And that's all that matters. One Man Gang gets the win with for the 747 here. 45 and a 40 gets us a 26. Come on, TEW. That's ridiculous. Oh, no. I put the wrong guy in there. I put Sam Houston in there instead of Sam Cody. Damn, that's even worse. Why didn't you stop me, everybody? You could have told me. You could have stopped me. Of course, this is weeks later. I'm sure you saw it and went, oh no! And it happened. It's not the first time I've screwed up like this, everybody. All right, Superstar Billy Graham gets an outstanding 82 on his promo, and his match brings home a 60, 75-21. Billy Graham's skills are rapidly diminishing, but his work on the mic is not, and his popularity is high, and our product has us rated more on popularity than in-ring capabilities. So that's why Billy Graham's still putting up the big numbers. So for all of you that want to sit there and go, he's cheating, I'm not. It's the way the product is set up, everybody. All right, here we go with our big promo with Demolition. 71 overall for our painted duo here. Lots of green. Green equals money. Here comes that main event, a whopping 59. Oof. That's rough. That is rough. Smash wins with the running clothesline, which I do believe was his singles finisher at this point. Lots of green. Green equals money. But not even green helps us here. Not even Don Driggers' outstanding Camaro mullet helps us here. And this is a poor score for an enhancement match. 59 only. We're going to finish this one up. Hey, the show still gets a 69 overall. That's not terrible. We're going to finish this one up. It's going to bring us back to the main screen, ready to record episode number 2. But you know what? I'm not ready to record episode number 2. We'll come back next show and make it happen. So for all of you that are new to this show, make sure you hit that subscribe button and drop us a message below. Let us know you found the channel, what you think of us so far. Check us out on social media, everybody. Facebook.com/group/1987 Supermod. You can also find us over on Discord under 1987 Supermod. For those of you that want more, you can get it over on Patreon. Patreon.com/PowerCast Network. On Patreon, you will get access to all of our shows early and YouTube ad-free, access to version 10.1 of the Supermod. You'll get access to all of our spreadsheets and so much more. Check it out today, everybody. Patreon.com/PowerCast Network. Don't forget, you can get a free membership to Wrestling Fans International Association. Head on over to thewfia.org today and check it out. Sign up. It's free. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you next time.